Welcome back to Let's Play DDO Permadeath.
Bishop Dryden waits to speak with you at the top of his dais.
Humanoid Bane looks quite good. I will give that a try at some point. And I'm not really using those impact hand wraps. Let's get rid of those when I'm next in a tavern. Alright, so I'm carrying on with the Catacombs chain this time. And since the last video, I have taken level 5 on this character. Putting points into concentration, balance, and heal and spot, as I did at level 4 as well. Okay. This quest has a few dangerous moments, but it's mostly no problem. I usually do this one elite.
The smell of blood mixes with the musty scent of old books. An elderly librarian cowers nearby. This must be Gwillem. In the distance, someone's cry for help is choked off by a gurgling scream. Wet sounds of tearing flesh follow.
Yes, the zombies remain a bit of a problem for this guy, but they don't really do enough damage yet to be a major problem, I think. Indeed, they often offer a chance to heal up. Since they have a lot of hit points.
This room is a bloodbath. Many bodies and bones lie scattered about, torn and gnawed by sharp teeth. Something feasted here.
Yeah, that's no good. Let's go power attack. I need more damage. Yes, with power attack it is a bit better against those guys.
Carved a message into one of the shelves. The Duality has returned. Doom shall darken the flame. You hear thumps and groans among the shelves of the archives. The undead have overrun this place.
I think the librarian has met his fate.
A faint breeze ruffles the pages of the books. A faint voice whispers, "The void consumes the flame consumes the nothingness. The path lies between."
Cleve helping with the bats once again. Alright. No real problems in here so far.
You have slain the library's unwanted guests. The
Alright.
shelves seem slightly askew here.
I will not be going into the skeletal mage on to the side here. That fight is very dangerous, as you can see from previous videos where I've played that fight. And I can't open the secret door on this character. Small Eberron Dragon Shard fragment, I'll take that.
You hear a chittering sound from behind the shelves here.
Going for my stunning hand wraps against the spiders here.
On the pedestal lies a faint voice whispers, "And the dead shall be as the living, and the living shall weep for death."
I missed my healing strike in that fight. I need to catch up on my healing now.
Words are scrawled in blood on the book spines. Help us. We cannot hold out. There are too many.
That's better. Gained about 20 hit points in that fight.
You hear a terrible rending, gobbling sound from the room head. And suddenly, it stops. A trail of blood drops leads to this section of shelves and stops.
I'm almost done here. Right, excellent. Okay, I do have ransack. Its perception is the bonus I don't have maximized. Not surprising, since I can't get the secret door with the skeletal mage behind it.
Ghouls,
Right,
once
this-
librarians, have dragged bodies in here to devour. Behind them lies part of the book of the Duality.
This pedestal is trapped with a very nasty blade trap, but you can always... It's on a time delay, so you can grab this and back straight out.
A faint voice whispers, "Let the
tombs and ossuaries open, ancient liches arise, a new order has come.
Okay, nice. Yes, I deliberately went into Ocean Stance and used my fire finisher, which I forget the name of again. Walk of the Sun, that's the one. Which is another +2 to saves, so I had a very good reflex save in case I did miss time rolling back out of the blades there. But I've done that many times and never been hit. Providing you pull back straight away, it's fine. I guess you could lag.
Dryden waits to speak with you at the top of his dais.
Alright, on to the infamous part 4 of the Catacombs chain, which is basically nobody's favourite quest. This character is well suited to it though, since that's the type of quest where there's a lot of slow damage, just lots and lots of enemies slowly wearing you down. That won't work at all against this guy, since he just heals off of the enemies. So I think I will do the whole quest if I can. And at least I don't have to spend time buffing, and stuff should go down reasonably fast.
The unearthly cries of the undead fill the tomb. The Drydens have woken from their long rest and hunger for slaughter.
Yep, there is no individual enemy in here that can trouble me other than the end boss.
The Sapphire Gate is shut. You will have to find a way to raise it. A plaque reads, Marn Dryden, first of the line in the Reach.
That's a bit too many at once. Bottle them up at the doorway.
Clatter from the hallway. The Sapphire Gate.
Yep, I'm doing fine in here, but I am slowly falling down on health, so I need to use my healing strike a bit more. I think there are only really two fun ways to play this quest. One is on a light monk, and the other is on a fire savant. Can't really go wrong with a light monk in here. And the fire savant is fun because, well, clearing teams of undead with fire is always fun.
You hear scratching sounds from such a crypt.
Back up to full health now.
Against stone.
And with this many enemies in the quest, it's easy to keep two of the monk buffs up all the time. I am, as usual, keeping up Dance of Clouds and Walk of Fire. That was a little more exciting, but looks like I could manage that fine. Didn't really mean to break out the skeleton at the same time as the spiders, but it worked out okay. My stunning fist is no use in here,
You will have to find a way to raise it.
and I don't have any of my light monk abilities against undead yet. But Trip is effective.
Gerard Dryden.
Okay, let's back up. Yep, providing I back up and spread them out a bit. Even the larger groups aren't a big problem. Alright, another room cleared.
You hear a clatter from the hallway. The Emerald Gate is open.
Or of course I could play a monk and set fire to things. That one was unintentional though. I must have missed the middle move of my finisher and ended up doing a fire, fire, fire move instead. Which maybe isn't a bad move on this guy in some of the fights in here. It would not have occurred to me to use it, but
The scratching sound grows louder.
I guess it could be effective for some of the larger groups.
Something trapped inside a sarcophagus wants
It always used to strike me that the fire finisher was not terribly exciting for monks. It just seemed like a wizard's lay on hands. And lay on hands is... no, what am I talking about? Burning hands. And the burning hands attack the wizards have is basically useless. It does... there's a sweet spot around level 4 or 5 where it does useful damage and then it's not useful again. Maybe the monk one is a little better though. I haven't used it much. I guess it's reasonable damage. It does slow you down though. So it's only going to be useful when there's a crowd of enemies to use it on.
A plaque upon the floor reads, "This sanctum in memory of Dryden." You hear a clatter from the hallway. The Topaz Gate is raised.
100 enemies killed already. I'm tending to bypass things I dropped on the ground sometimes because they interrupt the monk finishing move combinations. So I do have to go back and look for things that I left behind sometimes.
The hammering from Gerard's tomb grows louder and louder. It ends with the crack of splitting stone.
Wow, that guy saw me and ran all the way halfway around the level to get away from me.
The amethyst gate is shut. You will have to find a way to raise it.
Okay. Still all going fine here.
A plaque up on the floor reads, Gerard Dryden, guard captain and friend of the king.
That was a slightly more useful use of the fire attack. Only slightly more useful. It's probably about the same damage as Cleave, but Cleave requires a lot less coordination to use. Alright, not bad. And I have aggression. 150 kills, and still more to come.
You hear a clatter from the hallway. The amethyst gate is raised. You hear the sounds of cracking bones, gnawing teeth, gibbering laughter.
Yeah, if they make their reflex save, the damage is less than a single melee attack. So it's about as good as Cleave using the fire finisher. But Cleave is about the same frequency and doesn't cost any key. It did cost me 2 feats though, I suppose. I'll have Great Cleave soon as well though, to improve that investment.
reads Anselm Dryden, Sword of the Light Undying.
Very easy to get myself back to full hit points in here. Just bash a few sarcophagi open and throw my healing curse. Okay.
You hear a click from the direction of Gerard's tomb.
Although I'm doing everything in here, this will still be a relatively fast run, I suspect, compared to some of my other characters. Still no breakable bonus, despite the walls of broken sarcophagi in here.
Plaque upon the floor reads, Herein lies Lambrick Dryden, Bishop and Defender of the Faith.
Alright, another one cleared.
You hear a click from the direction of Gerard's tomb.
Okay, one more side chapel to clear. And then the big fight in the centre. Now that will be much more challenging. feeling that might
floor
be
reads,
ghouls.
Pascal Dryden, Marshal of the Militant Clergy and High Paladin of the Flame.
It seems a bit late in the quest really to suddenly throw a bunch of ordinary skeletons at you. Alright, and I have plenty of key going into the final fight.
The sunstone gates enclosing Gerard's tomb grind open.
Okay, usual plan here. I will pull the boss back first.
3 sunstones are mounted above the gates to Gerard Dryden's tomb. The shadow on the floor reads, Gerard Dryden, the doomed bishop, the darkness arises. His sarcophagus shudders violently and explodes in a storm of jagged stone.
Okay, having a bit of trouble here. Once I start landing my healing attacks again, I'll be alright. Just mopping up here, no real danger at all. Okay, I think that is clear. Only mischief. I guess there was one room that I couldn't get into. But it's a nice lot of XP. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.